my God. Wow. Okay, this is where we're starting? All right then, it's time once again, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone's favorite segment, maybe, Places to Never Pause. And wait, that doll was floating on the water in that last shot? Then why was it lying so still? And besides, I seriously doubt a doll of that quality would float. I mean, they're usually filled with heavy pellets. That thing is not staying perfectly on top of the water.
Sure it could, if it was a hollow, empty shell like me.
Thank you, JT. Now, if you don't mind...
No, I do mind! This show sucks, and you made me watch it. That means you suck. You suck! You sucky, sucky, sucky person.
Okay.
You suck!
All right. Thank you. Are you done now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cool. Good luck.
So anyway, as I was saying, JT, what the hell are you doing? Ah, God. What are you doing, man? Come on.
Show sucks.
We actually start with everybody's favorite scene, Takayuki being a cheating asshole. But hey, at least he's still thinking about Mitsuki. That makes it okay, right?
Oh, the doctor said real books would be too much for me. Can you believe that?
Oh, so you're retarded too. Well, fantastic. You know, the show's making more and more sense by the minute. We cut to Takayuki playing video games in an arcade while it continues to rain. Oh, man, have you guys figured it out yet? This scene is sad. Rain equals sad. Have they showed enough rain yet? I don't know. Maybe they should have a picture of a lonely cat in the rain in the magazine Mitsuki's reading. This isn't heavy-handed at all.
This entire show is like some kind of bizarre rotating circle jerk. It's like one character is allowed to be a total jack-off at once, but they're still shooting all over the other characters, so they're an asshole. But then it's on to the next person. And the other person is now the victim. Well, great. You know, first it was Akane treating Mitsuki like shit, even if she deserved it. Then she decided to turn to Takayuki and be a total bitch to him. And now, with no good reason, he's being an unbearable cunt to her. Dude, your girlfriend wanted you to stop seeing a girl who was your former ex and who you are falling back in love with. Well, better go smoke in the rain. Oh no, the edges on these cigarettes are too sharp. Better throw them away. Quality scene.
Mitsuki, the newly furnished doormat, sickeningly panders to Takayuki in a scene that makes me hate both of them. Even more. Well, what else is new?
Sometimes a girl just needs to hear a man's voice. I was just feeling a little lonely, I guess.
I'm gonna jump in the shower for a minute.
After walking in that cold rain, I wouldn't blame you. You want me to heat up the food while you're in there?
Don't worry about it.
Come on.
It's just that you're supposed to get up early tomorrow, so you should go to bed now.
And then we cut to Takayuki having slept on the floor the next morning. Man, what a dick.
So, he's completely done with Mitsuki now, right? I mean, he's doing everything in his power to sabotage and destroy their relationship. And she's completely useless without him now, even though she was going to leave him at the beginning of the series unless he moved in with her. How did we get here?
What is Takayuki's endgame? How is he not a complete jackass? Does he not realize that Haruka will inevitably find out about all of this and want nothing to do with him? Or is he so morally bankrupt that he thinks he can get away with lying to her forever? I get that the idea behind this is supposed to be that he's mixed up emotionally or whatever, but it's all communicated so poorly because we have no window into the psyches of any of these characters. Well, to show how this is done right, I guess it's time for Clannad yet again. See, Tomoya could also be kind of an asshole, especially to his father. However, we got to see Tomoya expressing actual emotion. We got to hear his inner monologue. We got to see the demons that plagued him. We were actually given the chance to understand him, even if we didn't like him right off the bat. I mean, think about it. We went from being skeptical about an edgy high school dickbag at the beginning of Clannad's first episode to feeling absolutely horrible for him when he gives a very similar monologue in After Story after Nagisa's death. That's because we got so much insight into Tomoya's character from every angle that we understood him as a person from, and we knew who he was. Well, who the hell is Takayuki? The most we know about him is that he's directionless, emotionally repressed, and a lump. He has no ability to deal with reality on an adult level. We've spent an episode and a half now watching him have some kind of childish episode, taking out anger on Mitsuki because she didn't want him to cheat on her while he actually cheats on her. What a load! If this is realistic or likable for you, then I feel sorry for you because you must be so jaded and depressed. I don't know how else you could find this appealing.
Pardon me.
I heard a crash. Are you okay?
Nope, not even once. But I guess Mayu is also mentally handicapped since she somehow managed to cut her face twice in the process of getting Takayuki one bandage. Riveting. There is actually one relevant plot point that takes all of 15 seconds to happen though, and that is Takayuki being uncharacteristically kind to Ayu. However, this only matters for the sake of outlandishly contrived plot convenience yet to come. Again, riveting.
Look, if there's anything you need to talk about, just know I can be your friend as well as your boss, okay? Excuse me for a sec. Look, just talk to the damn lawyer, okay? For crying out loud, you can have the car.
Oh, good. More relationship drama. We definitely need more of that.
Mitsuki broods on the hill, which the show still hasn't sold me on as unique or relevant to any of these characters, and calls Shinji. Oh, Jesus, woman. Don't you dare try to drag this man and his happy relationship down with you.
Nope, that totally won't happen. There are definitely characters in this show's universe that are allowed to be happy. I'm sure they exist somewhere. Yeah.
Anyway, Takayuki restaurant job or whatever. Apparently he's being offered a promotion, but he doesn't know if he wants the job because... no reason? Seriously, there's no sign that this would require him to relocate, leave Mitsuki behind, work longer hours, or anything. He must just be so committed to this life-ruining love triangle that he has no room in his life for anything else. Again, though, this plays into nothing and doesn't matter at all until the closing moments of the final episode. So goodbye, scene! We once again meet up with Mitsuki and sullen Susan for more workplace drama.
I'm sorry for leaving you like I did.
Don't worry yourself about it. I understand you have a lot you're going through. Everyone needs a little break.
Wait, that's it? You sure you don't want to insert some anecdote about how this all ties into your life and how terrible it is? Really?
Everyone needs a little break.
No? Okay, well, good for you, Susan. You're better than I gave you credit for. After Mitsuki's purse turns into a katana that's too sharp for her to hold in her hand, she goes into shock because Shinji gave her a call. What? We cut to a bizarre sequence where Takayuki looks for a book while having repeated thoughts about his job offer, Haruka, and Mitsuki. So then, he must be realizing that it's ironic that he has no ability to commit to things in real life that really matter, but he's willing to devote an entire day to something trivial like replacing a children's book that he never gave Haruka. Maybe he's having some kind of epiphany about what really should matter to him. Maybe? But let's assume that I got this right, because I don't know what else it could possibly mean. Takayuki must be realizing that he's making some big-time mistakes here. I wonder what this will play into down the road.
Nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Of course. Anyway, it's time for that stupid contrived subplot I ordered. Apparently, even though it was the last thing he had to remember Haruka by, Takayuki took a fucking belt sander to this extremely rare, out-of-print children's book because he's a complete idiot. Now, I cannot emphasize the words conveniently or contrived enough here, so I'll trust you to think them on your own. Ayu just so happens to have an inexplicable fucking master private detective or some bullshit, and Deus Ex MacGuffin's Takayuki a copy of the book. Within an hour! Never mind that Takayuki has been all over the area going to every single bookstore he could find for the entire day, but Ayu apparently knew someone who would know exactly where and how to acquire this random, obscure, out-of-print children's book fucking immediately. Hyper-realistic! But whatever. Takayuki dashes off to the hospital with his magic book in tow, where he runs into Akane yet again. However, because it is now Takayuki's turn to be a douche weasel, she's suddenly nice to him for no apparent reason. Okay. Then we cut to this plot convenient bullshit. No, way. So much fuck you.
She's been in this hospital for over a month now, and she's only just now seen her reflection?
Unless Haruka is actually retarded, there is no way she wouldn't have noticed her longer hair before this very second. Oh, whoops. I'm assuming this show is realistic again. You wanna know why she actually doesn't notice until this very moment? Because this is the point where we need drama to start cropping up between her and Takayuki. Takayuki has clearly now completely done a 180 on Mitsuki and is now putting forth a concerted effort to be with Haruka instead. That's what this whole episode was spent establishing. So of course, it's only at this moment, after all that has happened and right after all that has happened, that Haruka starts to realize that the idea that no time has passed doesn't make sense. Yes, because there's no way she ever noticed the massive scar on her chest that massively healed, or even touched her hair once before this very second, or, any of those 19 things I pointed out last time we talked about this. It's just all been so normal right up until now. But that raises the opposing logical problem. If Haruka actually did notice these things before this point, but was just, ignoring them in denial, why would she only now, at this specific moment, start wondering if maybe things aren't what people are saying they are? Well, isn't it obvious? It's because the plot says so. Of course. Why else?
Wow, this just gets better and better. In fact, right now, I can practically see a pair of hands typing this up on a keyboard somewhere. And people say this is realistic. What do you also watch WWE for all the gripping real-life drama between matches? But that's gonna do it for today. Tune in next time to see where more great plot points don't go. I'm Orion, and I'll see you then.
Hey guys, Will Ryan here. If you're new to our channel, go ahead and click that little icon right there in the middle of the screen to subscribe. And if you want to check out more in-depth dissection like what you just saw, go ahead and click on one of the 3 previous seasons of 25 the Hard Way. Enjoy yourselves and stay skeptical.